Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to discuss the Gann levels and the market structure for Nifty, also the volume analysis. Now, before we do that, let's quickly look at what happened last week using our Gann levels and Gann angles. Very simple. I've explained this a lot of times, but I'll explain it again in this video. What happened was our vibration point, right? Our vibration level or Gann angle, or whatever you want to call it, for next week, sorry, for the previous week was 23,962. Now there are so many levels, and question is why this level is the vibration point. I'll explain that when I explain the Gann levels for next week. But after that, right, this tells us the balance. Like, is the market going up from here? Can we take a long setup, or can we take a low setup? So that is a short setup. So here, from here, 23,962, we got nearly a 400 points move, right? So swing traders can note these levels, your Gann levels. Again, intraday traders, I'll also update your intraday levels, but swing traders, those who follow the weekly setups, can take note of this. Now, there are some times where I have to update these levels in the midweek, and I request you to join the Telegram group. Again, there is nothing I want to sell you there. It's only for your levels which I need to update sometimes in the live market. All right. So I can't make a video in the live market, and I would prefer to send a message to you either via Telegram or your Twitter, right? So follow me there if you're there. Now, before we go to the Gann levels for next week, always you must understand the market structure. Now, market structure, you can study it using your Elliot Wave Master Course, which I have provided in 4 different languages. Now, what does it tell us? So, I've discussed this a lot last week, and right now it's very simple. There's nothing much happened because towards the end of the week, it was a slow, sluggish move. Now, this move is getting boring for me. Trust me, I want definitely some swings to come, very fast swings to come. This sluggish, slow movement is kind of boring right now. The structure is very simple. We started tracking this move from the high here, nearly 24,300 level. But I told you, let's first track this move. Let's track this move, which started from here. Let me just mark it 24,242, right? So in 24,242, let me go down to a smaller time frame. We are still in some sort of a wave three. Okay. We are still in some sort of a wave three. And the only confirmation I need first is market to pull back. So what I want to see, when will this move end? When will this down move end, right? This is the only way I can tell you how the down move is going to end. So for example, let us take the low of 3,486, right? Draw your 38 to 50% zone. So tomorrow morning, in next week, if market makes a new low, what you do is take a Fibonacci retracement from this low to this 24,242, draw your Fibonacci retracement and mark the 38 to 50% retracement zone. Now, this zone is very, very important. As long as market is below your 38 to 50% retracement zone, it is called, this is what I call the zone of continuation, meaning this previous trend, if it's going on, market will come back down like this. So what we're looking for is some sort of a wave 4. In the Elliott Wave Master Course, I've told you so many times, do not try to calculate the end point of your wave 3. Suppose if this is wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 is going on, right? Do not try to calculate the end point of wave 3. Let it run. All right. So there will be a bounce or a sideways consolidation. There will be a bounce or a sideways consolidation. That will tell you the clue for wave 3.4. Then wave 3.5 will come. All right. After that, you can plan for a wave 4 in the market, then wave 5. Now, why am I telling you this? Because before I discuss the Gann levels, you must understand the structure of the market which is going on right now. It is clearly a trend on the downside, right? Here, when we discuss your volume analysis, you will understand why it is going to give a pullback on the upside, or next week, immediately if we get a down move, we are going to go higher. I'll explain that when we see the volume analysis, but for now, make this important point that 38 to 50% zone, right? This is the zone where you must mark and observe. As soon as, let me tell you, if there's a sharp move, And if this zone breaks, right? If this zone breaks, shift towards your Gann levels completely. Right now, what we're doing is we're seeing market structure, and then now we're going to see Gann levels. Okay, we're going to combine both of them. If 38 to 50% zone breaks, shift only towards Gann levels. Market structure, I will update it, right? We want to see a pullback and then up move. So what happens when 38 50% breaks? Shift to only your Gann levels. I'll keep updated in the Telegram group. I hope the structure right now is very clear. We are looking for a pullback, and after the pullback, we want to see a dip in the market to finish off this entire down move. All right. So now let's look at the Gann levels for next week. Most important concept. Now, why are we looking at some Gann levels and not all of them? Here, I have marked one important time zone. Okay. Note this time zone. This is your 18th November. Don't again tell me I did not tell you later or something like that. 18th November, morning 10:15 a.m. Morning 10:15 a.m. to your 11:30 a.m. Okay. In this time zone, now how to decide which is the vibration point or which is the charge point, whatever pivot level, I don't care what name you give it. Let's call it vibration point, vibration level. All right. Let's call it the important Gann angle. All right. Simple. What you're going to do is you are going to note these levels. These are the Gann angles where I have marked the circles are most important ones. These are the major Gann angles. So the upper level is 23,935. Then in between it's 23,531. On the downside it's 23,130. Okay, 23,130. These are the major angles for next week. We'll discuss further the minor angles. Note these minor angles: 23,731, 23,330. Now, tomorrow morning, that is Monday morning, 18th is Monday, right? What you need to do is you need to observe in this, again, note, swing traders take note, intraday traders, I'll tell you the intraday levels. Swing traders, for your weekly analysis. Now, again, I'm telling you not to trade using these levels. I'm telling you, if you want to trade, use a demo account. Or again, I'm not a SEBI registered analyst, so I'm not inciting you to trade using these levels. Do your analysis first. What you need to look for is which level the market, the price is touching in this time zone. Okay, which level? Suppose tomorrow morning between 10:15 to 11:30 a.m. market is touching your 23,530 level. Okay, it is touching this. So this has to be your charge point. Okay, or your vibration level, whatever you want to call it. So which level the price touches from all these levels, what I have told you to mark in the time zone specifically. Okay, after the time zone, I don't care. In the exact time zone, which time zone? 10:15 to 11:30 a.m. That will become your charge level. From there, you will decide whether market, if it goes down, you can take a bearish setup. If the market goes above this, it becomes a bullish setup. This is an example I'm giving you. Now, same time zone, same time zone. What if the market touches a different level? Okay. What if the market touches a different level? If it touches 23,330, then this becomes your charge level in this time zone, which level the market touches. Okay. So then this will become your time zone. So price has to touch one of the levels in the time zone. That becomes your charge level. Now, there are smaller levels even from this level, 23,730. I will update that in the live market if necessary, but right now it's not necessary. All right. There are smaller levels, like minor levels here and here. So I'll keep you updated in the live market. Right now, these are the levels you need to focus on, and I have told you the time zone also. All right. So let me just give you an example. Now you know the structure of the market, right? So structure of the market. So tomorrow morning, if we see some sort of a pullback in the market and market touches 23,730. So this, from this point, let the market decide if it wants to go higher or lower. this is where you must focus your setups. All right, this is where from here, bullish setup or a bearish setup from this level, this is the reference level you for the entire week. Okay, so tomorrow, what if market does this, goes up, pulls back down, touches this level, right, and then goes back higher? So again, in the time zone, if it touches any level of this, then it becomes the charge level. That is the entire reference level for your entire week. From there, you have to decide whether the market goes up for a bullish setup or it goes down for a bearish setup. Okay, simple concept, very clear. Now let's look at the intraday levels. Now the intraday levels, I'll update it in Tamil channel as well, also in the Hindi channel, so you can have a look there also. Simple, guys. Market, like I told you, the intraday levels, very simple. If you're an intraday trader, be 100% honest with yourself. Which setup are you going to look for? You're going to look for intraday setups or you're going to look for swing setups. That is a weekly. Do not mix them. You will get confused unless you are experienced. All right, do not mix them. So for intraday traders, have a look at this. Important time zone is your 10:27 a.m. Right, tomorrow morning at 10:27. What do you need to look at? You need to look at one of the few angles which I'm going to tell you. The levels are, note it. The major angle, one of the major angles, 23,507. Now 23,507 is the same, or it's very close to the level of 23,530 of the weekly time zone. Okay, so weekly time zone 23,530 is there, this 500 level, and intraday also at 2027 we have a simple strong time zone at strong Gann angle, major Gann angle at 23,500. So 500 to 530 becomes a very important zone for tomorrow. Okay, now on the upside, mark this minor angle 23,591. So 591, your 507, 23,507. On the lower side, 23,422. Okay, so mark all these three Gann angles. If again, same concept for intraday traders, don't get confused. Let the price touch one of the levels, any one of the levels at 10:27. That will become your reference or a charge level for intraday. Okay, this is intraday levels, intraday time zone. So for intraday, this becomes your charge level. Now 10:27 is little bit odd timing because it's not 10:25, it's not 10:30, it's 10:27 because you're using a 4-minute chart. Okay, very simple. Note that, and from there, market bullish setup you're going to look for or a bearish setup. Okay, so I'll keep you posted again in the live market Telegram. If you have any doubts, it will get clarified if you are in the Telegram group. All right, this is your setup, weekly intraday structure. You understood. Now before you finish, let me just show you the fixed range volume profile tool. Now this tool, I have made a separate video for it. I'll link it at the end of the video so you can watch it. If you see this tool, when I add this, I'll go to 15-minute chart. The most recent swing from 24 to 42. This is what we are studying, right? The most recent swing right now. If you can see that there's a lot of activity happening in the zone, and this is where a lot of shorts have come in. There's a mix of both, lots of shorts and your bulls. But again, the settings for this, the color code which I've used, everything is explained in the fixed range volume profile settings. Definitely go there and watch. Now what I want to see, right? What I want to see is this setup where lots of shorts have come towards the downside, right? What I was happy with, I was happy when this market started with a good selling pressure on top, right? You can see there's a high selling pressure on top. I was happy that market, yes, it has started with a high selling pressure on top. But as soon as the market started to fall further, right now you can see the highest important zone, right? The important selling or the highest selling pressure has come here in the lower side. So definitely here there is a trap being set. There is a trap being set at this point, right? Towards the close of last week, there's a 100% trap being set here. So what I want to see, this what I want to see, like I told you, is I want to see a pullback in the market. I want to see a dip, right? These shorts will become trapped if the market goes higher. If the market goes higher, these shorts will become trapped. And if we get a new swing low downside, here you will see some green color activity. You will see some green color activity, right? And this is where the bulls will come in the market after trapping here. Now, again, we'll see the structure of the market. This again will tell us a different story. Don't be in a hurry. So tomorrow directly if market gaps down and goes down, it's very simple. We need to watch the Gann levels. All right, the Gann levels. Now structure I've told you. Again, there is no point to discuss this entire down move right now because I told you it's a wave three. I told you what? It's a wave three. At some point there will be a pullback or market will go completely sideways. That will be some wave four. It will be wave four or wave 3.4, right? Any one of them. And then market will give a new swing low. This is where we will try to enter on the long side. All right. So tomorrow, the starting of the week, it's definitely whatever the market does, it's going to be an option sellers week. And after that, do remember that FNO rules, all that is going to change very soon. And it's going to impact, definitely going to impact in the market, the liquidity. And though people, at least it'll take at least 1 or 2 weeks, I think it'll take more time, but definitely some more time for the market to come back to normal. So don't get shopped up in the volatility which is going to hit. And I just recently tweeted just now that this morning that 20th to 25th, right? 20th to 25th, this is the time zone where I want to see a swing in the market. If there's a swing high, right? If there's a swing high, we can expect a down move to start. So how we open and how we trade in the first 18th and 19th is very important. By any chance, if we get a low here like this, we can look for a upside move in the market. Everything depends, and you will see the time zone act perfectly. Okay. So note the levels, weekly time zones and intraday also. If market bounces from 23,330 level, now let me tell you this very important. If the market bounces from 23,330 level, this will for sure give a very good swing low. It will give us a bounce at least till 23,700 level. Why? If I take you back in history, right, let me just take you back here. I'll take a daily chart. This level 23,338, okay, 23,338 is the swing high before the election result on June 3rd. On June 3rd, this was the swing high. And when I made a video for volume analysis, I told you there was somebody who placed a major short in this position, in this level. Okay. Someone who placed a major short here, and most likely they covered at the lows. Okay. So point here is very simple, that people forget these levels, but market does not forget this level. This is near 123 Fibonacci extension. We have weekly levels also, right? We have some weekly levels also near here. 23,330 level is there, important weekly level. So all this contributes to some activity near your 23,330 level. Definitely do note it, and it will be a very good setup for us if market directly goes down. Okay, if market directly goes down, and it will be, like I said, a very powerful setup. If the market decides to go higher first, if the market decides to go higher, then if it starts to fall, this level will become our target for the lower side. Okay, this will become a target for the lower side, provided this breaks. Simple. All right, guys. So this is all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video. Definitely do follow in Tamil and Hindi channel. I'll be posting your intraday levels there. All right, for the entire week going forward. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in another video. Till then, take care.